Welcome to the third podcast of For the Glory, the Whiteout episode.
So, of course, we had College GameDay here this week, which was such a cool experience. They pretty much had it that anyone that signed up for the band got to go, which was something that I honestly didn't expect. I figured we'd send like a pep band, but we sent, 250 of us probably to College GameDay. And it was kind of cool to like stand up on the old main lawns, and we got to sit and watch the kick and listen to, Pat McAfee and all those guys go do their thing.
I mean, it was pretty interesting. I mean, I always imagine watching it on TV and getting to see them do like the picks and everything like that. But getting to see it in person, getting to hear it, and then just getting to play for them. I mean, I think we really hyped up the crowd that morning.
Yeah, there was a lot of energy there. It was kind of cool to just be there and be a part of it. And of course, like, I love seeing Pat McAfee. I know I mentioned him before, but like, he's a Pittsburgher. That's kind of I love Pittsburgh. So it was kind of cool to just like be there in that presence. And then of course, if you watched it, the kick was kind of funny because the one guy got picked and was like, I can't kick. I'm not kicking, but I have my friend. And he's going to kick, and we're going to split it. So they were supposed to get $100,000.
It was $150,000 each.
Well, hold on. Pat McAfee goes, instead of $50,000 each, let's up it to $300,000. Each get $150,000. So he gave them, $100,000 extra to hit it, and the guy just nailed it. Like,
that was a beautiful kick for being 33 yards. I was like, wowza.
I mean, that was probably good from like 40, 45 yards. So that was a cool environment to be a part of. And then, of course, we got to play for it, which was fun to just play and just be a part of that atmosphere to start our morning off.
It was early morning. It was like 10 o'clock. We had to be there.
And it's cool the amount of stuff that goes into the behind the scenes too, of stuff. I got to do a tour with one of my classes, and there's so much stuff that goes into it and how they do it. And it's such a reputable organization that comes through, and they take good care of everybody that comes in, and it was really cool to see.
I mean, I will say the commitment to be able to get up there, because I know there were people like you couldn't camp out, but people were up there super incredibly early just to be there, just to get like front row seats to that. I was like, I don't know if I could have done that early. I think there were people up like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and I was like, that's a long day. It was already a long day for us, but to be there even longer.
I had a couple of friends that were like trying to get there super early to get the front row seats, which I understand. I mean, you get hours on TV, which is kind of cool to be a part of, so. And of course, after that, we had our pregame, and we have a few little snippets of clips. Especially the cool one to me was getting to sit and learn about the drumline, and kind of learn about how they tune stuff and how they work through stuff. So enjoy some little clips of people inside our band getting ready.
So how was your College GameDay?
I had so much fun at College GameDay. I'm literally the biggest college football fan ever.
That's understandable. Are you ready for the Whiteout?
Honestly, yeah, I'm really excited. I think this might be the biggest game that Penn State has ever seen.
100%.
Yeah. All right. How hype are you feeling? 100! Let's go.
So, Jack, you're sitting here, you're working on your tenors. What do you kind of like have to do to prepare for the game to get them all tuned?
It takes a lot of work. So each one of them has 6 drums, and we have 7 sets. So on each one, like, every single drum needs to be the exact same pitch. So we have like tuners on our phone. We use our ears to match each pitch. And it takes a lot of work. Like, we do a lot of outside rehearsal time, and we come in all the time, and we're always messing with these. But yeah, right before the game, we're out here for like an hour, and then we got to get them perfect for the game today. So
love it. Can we get a little example of how that kind of tuning goes?
Yeah, we got Liam over here. Right now, he's just making sure all of these individual lugs are the same pitch. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Like, you definitely develop an ear for it. But yeah, he's just like, it's called clearing the head, where it's one note, and then we can match all of them. So like, we have to do that first, and then we match all of them.
How difficult is it to really get them all to match? Because if you have 7 drums or 6 drums on it, and then 7 different ones,
It's a lot of work. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. There's only been like a handful of moments in the season where we're like, oh, these are really good. But we're trying to get them there for this game. So
understandable. Yeah. Well, thank you. Good luck today, and of course to the best drumline out there.
Yes, we are.
Penn State.
How was your college game day experience, Brian?
Oh, it was so much fun. It was so cool getting to watch the TV show that I've watched growing up. Incredible experience.
Okay. Are you excited? Are you hyped for this Whiteout game? What are you thinking? What are you feeling right now?
I've never been more excited for a home game. Campus yesterday was crazy. I forgot to eat lunch because I was so excited. I came to practice very hungry yesterday, but I'm fueled up and ready to go today.
So what are you doing right now, Justy?
I just finished up wrapping my sousaphone.
Okay. So why do you do that? What is the reason for this?
So we've got the silver polish on our horns, and they're old, so they've been polished a couple times. And we wear like crisp white uniforms, so we can't have that polish rubbing off on our uniforms. So we wrap from down here, I guess is this video, to here, and we also wrap this little section, so that no matter where we're touching the thing with our uniforms stay white.
Okay. How long does that normally take you?
Like 5 minutes-ish. It's longer for some other people.
Okay.
For sure.
So
I've been rapping for a while. Yeah.
Okay. But how are you feeling for your game day?
Oh, we're hyped. We're feeling very good.
Let's go.
We're
Let's
feeling
go.
great.
So how was your college game day experience today?
Honestly, it was really fun. It was really hype. It was really sunny, which I did appreciate. And I don't know, that good vibes, I feel like.
What is like the most exciting part for you about the Whiteout? You know, it is for everyone, like it's the biggest game of the year, but what is like your favorite part of the day?
Personally, I love pregame, but specifically when we do rock and roll because I turn and I face outside, so I get to see like all the fans, and that's just such an incredible experience, and everyone's just like going along, like raising their hands, and the energy is just like unmatched.
I honestly understand that. I also face out, and I kind of get to see some of the student section too, and I'm very excited to see like just the sea of white. Because like when you step out for pregame, we're not paying attention to like the crowd because we can't. But once you get to rock and roll, it's like you can actually just like soak it in.
How hype are you for game day?
Hype!
Thank you.
So we started our day off a little bit earlier than we normally do. We started with College GameDay, which was fantastic. The energy was there. Everyone was there. The field goal was hit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The field goal was so cool.
So far, I think the college picks, I think went pretty well. Hopefully, I think there was a little too much doubt personally for Penn State, but I think it'll be all out on the field. It's gonna be what it is. But we've worked our butts off. I think it's gonna be a great game.
Pat McAfee's pick, though, was absolutely amazing. I loved him pulling off his shirt and just like, all right, I might have wore the off-white, but I'm here today. I'm from Pittsburgh. This is a football state, which it is, as you can see. But
And call out to LeVar Arlington. Thank you.
Yes.
He knows what it's about. Penn State are through and through, man.
And it was fun to just play, too. Like, the energy was just there throughout the student section. You can just feel that there's just something in the air. There's something ready to go.
It's brewing. The storm is brewing.
It is going to be the best atmosphere
All right.
that college football has ever seen.
March off. Ready? Parading at 6:30.
Yes.
So from the moment we stepped out for the parade,
Yeah.
it was insane. Like we study, of course, we always do our alma mater and Drain talks to us. And even the alma mater, there was just like, we could just feel it. Like it was just such a fun atmosphere to be a part of. And then we step out and the crowd was insane.
Yes. I feel like that was it was a lot of people. There was a ton of people tailgating, a ton of people that just lined the streets, a whole bunch of people dancing and singing along with us when we were playing, or like seeing all the shenanigans that we do while we're parading and dancing around. I think people just enjoyed getting to see that.
Yeah, and
energy.
I felt like there was just a stronger crowd too. Like there was just more people out to watch, which like there's always people there to watch our parade, but it was like you look to your right, you look to your left, and you're like, wow, this is like a sea around us the whole time. Which was it was cool to like walk through and do that. Going in, once we got to like the corner where we played our like parade sequence the last time, and we're going into the stadium too, was just like that was cool.
Oh, getting to see the people up like in the stadium, just standing there looking over. Oh, I've never seen that many people.
So there's like a spiral up there, right? And so people can like stand there because it's just stairs. And normally there's people up there watching. It was full. Like there was no spot for you to sneak in. If you got there late to try to watch it, you were standing behind somebody, and that was kind of a cool experience to just have that like, what's the word? Something just surrounding. Like it just surrounded us.
It just enveloped us.
Yes, enveloped. That's a really good word for it. And it was a really cool experience. And then we got to go straight in, go into the tunnel. And under the tunnel, I could just feel like we were just ready to get out there. And you could kind of, you could hear the crowd a little bit, especially once we like paraded in. And it was already starting to feel like a lot.
You could feel the bass vibrating through
Yes.
all the way through tunnel underneath the stadium.
So we go back. Part of our process is we go into the tunnel, and then half the band goes one way, half the band goes the other way. And then we kind of just have 25 to 30 minutes, I would say, of time where we kind of just get to take our jackets off. We get to relax a little bit, especially today or yesterday. It was 2 days ago at this point, but on game day, it was very hot. So we need a second to just before we go out for pregame, because it's a pretty demanding job. And so we take our time, we take our jackets off, we relax for a little bit, we get some water, and so we have time to do that. And then we get our jackets back on, and then we go out. And so whenever they call it, they'll line us up. We play just a B flat to warm up. We play our warm ups. We tune, and then the whistle gets blown and we run out. And so everyone from inside this lineup is lined up ready to go in a tuning position, and we just run. And so we run out, and once we got to that tunnel, you could just hear everything. It was insane. And I think they had to have turned the bass up.
They did. No, I definitely felt it. We're just standing there. I could just feel it. I'm like, I can feel it all through my body.
I could feel everything, every part of me just vibrating into the ground. It was just rocking.
Oh, I felt it through the sousaphone. Did you get to feel that too?
That having the big bell just allows the sound to just vibrate it and just send it straight down through you, which was kind of cool. It was cool to have that mass amount of wave of sound. And then when that drum line stepped off,
I could barely hear them, honestly. It was so loud out there. We had to have reached over 120 decibels easy.
100%.
Yeah.
And then when we stepped off, we get our one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, and we go, and wow. You step out, and I kind of got I'm a little bit further back, so I don't get to see a whole lot until I step out. The people that are in the front get to maybe look around a little bit, take it in for a second. I step out, and I just see a wave of white, a wave of sound, and a wave of those plastic
pom-poms.
Thingies. Yeah, the pom-poms waving, and it was insane. And of course, we go into a pregame, and it was probably the loudest pregame I've ever played in. And I was here last year.
I felt really confident about that pregame.
Yeah, it was a good pregame too. I think we really hit it out of the park.
Incredibly, also the addition of the O when we were saluting Oregon and stuff like that. I mean, I think it went smoothly. I think everyone enjoys just getting to watch pregame.
Yeah, and it was just, that was one of those pregames that it was just, when the atmosphere is like that, it enhances you as a performer, because when if you're performing in front of 5 people, there's not as much energy to really boost you up.
That adrenaline really hit there.
The adrenaline that we had during that performance was just...
It probably went by the fastest. That was probably the one that I was I didn't feel as exhausted. I played pretty much everything.
Yes.
But I was I think before we stepped out, I was definitely nervous. I was I can feel it. I'm nervous. And I mean, this year I haven't been that nervous or anxious, but this game I was oh my gosh, I could feel I was tingling.
When we were standing there in the tuning and we were waiting, I was starting to get some nerves on me. And normally I'm really good at just not having them. Last year I had it for the first game against West Virginia and then the first home opener. And then after that, I didn't really get nerves before the games. I've just learned how to just I'm ready. I got this. I know what I'm doing. And this was the first time where I was holy, I got a little bit of nerves.
I always have to think, as soon as we're standing in the block right before we could do downfield, I have to think to myself, this isn't actually practice. This is the real thing. I have to comprehend that that's actually the real thing every single time. And I'm okay, we're about to do this. And then I lock in. That mindset, I just lock in to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's a snap in your head. There's a switch that you have to flick that is just all right, we're ready to go, send it. And that's what we did, and it went really well. And then of course, as soon as we got up into that, after we perform, we do rock and roll, the team comes out, and when that team came out, holy, the cheers, the sound, the wave, and we do the we are Penn State. That is my favorite part of pregame, and I say that because we get to stand there. We've already done basically our performance, and it's just like we're just sitting there letting the sound of wall hit us before the team comes out. And it like I can look around a little bit there, and I look to the right of me because my suicide kind of blocks my view to the left, but I can look to the right and see the student section just.
Oh, is that what you? I look at like the jumbotron to like see the videos sometimes because it always is such a good hype video that I'm like,
yes,
I can feel it. They're about to come out, and then you see them like walk out in like a group, or like you can see like it's like James Franklin and the smoke coming out with the whole team behind him, and I'm like, oh, it's like you can feel it coming, and just the energy. Oh, I know people got so hyped after seeing that. They were so ready.
It was quite the experience to be there, and then of course, as soon as we step off the field and you heard that first kickoff, like we're still kind of walking up as the kickoff goes. Like we're not in our seats. So the first few plays we miss, but it was just it was
really good.
Quite the game.
So let's talk about our halftime show being Epic Movies. My personal favorite. I think it had some of the best pieces. Very nostalgic childhood pieces, personally. What do you think, Jer?
Yes, I agree. It was just a fun halftime, and like all the songs in it they just hit. Like the Pirates of the Caribbean one was so fun to play. Yes. Man of Steel, which is the Superman one.
Oh, I had
Frozen.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes, How to Train Your Dragon was so fun, and I love that we made like the actual dragon on the field.
Toothless.
Yes, and our drill for it was like it was challenging. These past 2 weeks of learning this drill has been a lot. We got an outside drill writer to help us like go for some really fun drill, and whoever that drill writer was did a very good job of making some very cool drill to accompany some very good pieces. And it just was one of those shows you're just like, yeah, every single song was a banger.
I feel like everyone knew like the pieces. Like afterwards, I think there were a few people that told me they're like, oh, I really like this piece. Like I was like, thank you. Like
yes.
I really liked the pieces too. I liked getting to do the drill too, like bringing it to life.
Yes, it was one of those shows that just like every song was just like you just loved playing it, and it was like it had enough challenge that it really did make it like it's rewarding when you have a challenging piece, a challenging drill, and it's hard to do because then when you execute it and then when you perform it in front of 111,000 people like there was, it's a very rewarding experience to do that. So I definitely really enjoyed that.
I did too. Alrighty, so one of the things that I have to say that I was really excited to see was we had the second highest attendance in Beaver Stadium for us. The last highest being by only 15 people more was the Penn State Ohio State game last year.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised that it got to that high. And not because of the game and the stakes of the game, but just like with the stadium renovations.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that there was not going to be able to get that close, and they did. So I'm kind of impressed with it. I don't know how they fit that many people in there, but like fine by me because it was packed. Like they're normally, even at game like the kickoff, you can see a few open seats. Like people are still funneling in. Like it takes time. This game there was not a seat open.
And there were like the seats were full pretty much the entire game.
Yeah, even at the end of the game, like there was still people there pretty much packed for the alma mater. Like it was everyone just really, it is an expensive experience to go to, but everyone really took advantage of it and really soaked in the game experience, which, it's not just about the game, it's about the atmosphere, it's about the things you get to do, the people you're around. Like, it's such a immersive experience you get to be a part of. And that's, like, one of the things you talk about in, like, the sports business world is, like, it's not just about the game, it's about
the atmosphere, the pride of being a Penn Stater.
And there's so much to experience at a Penn State football game. So, kind of talking about that experience of being a Penn Stater, there's a couple big things going on outside of Penn State football. Men's hockey has its first home game October 9th, and of course, we do have a pep band for men's hockey. And so it's really exciting for that season to start up. They are coming off their best ever season in history with the
They're ranked
Frozen.
number 5, right?
Yeah, I think they're ranked number 5. So they're coming off a Frozen 4 appearance. They're coming off of just the best season they've ever had, and they have so many talented players coming in that it's very exciting to just like get that season underway. And of course, women's hockey got their season started, and I was there for the home opener. It was very fun. They shut down St. Lawrence. Yeah. And it was just like it was impressive. Like St. Lawrence was ranked 9th, we're ranked 8th. So I expected it to be, like
close,
and they just ran right through them. So it was really nice to see that. And of course, women's volleyball is well underway. They're ranked 15th in the country currently, and they are coming off their national championship season. Of course, pretty cool to see. I saw Coach Katie on the field actually.
Oh yes,
I was
they came
like,
out.
I was maybe 5 feet away from her, and I was just like, that's Coach Katie. Like, and I love Coach Katie's story. If you don't know Coach Katie's story, please go read it and go like learn about her. She, led this team. She was the first ever female head coach to win a national championship. She had cancer and has survived it and has got past it. And she did all of like this season while having cancer and while doing the treatment for cancer. And it's one of those stories that you just look at and it's like, that's just inspiring. Like there's no other way to put it for her. And so it's really cool to see her getting to really enjoy it, go on the field, go with the team, just see her like, still out there living life. And it's nice to see. And then coming up, of course, is the homecoming game, which I'm very excited for. It's always cool to see the alumni bands and kind of the history behind it. And I love the parade through downtown too, because that's a long parade. It's a long parade, but it's like it's a cool experience just to be around all of the Penn State fans. And you get like, I love parade because I can like look to my right and just like, because I'm on the right side and I can just see all the people. I see like all these different Penn State people, and you just know like all of these people come from so many different backgrounds and so many different places to just be a Penn Stater, and it's such a cool thing to be a part of.
For it being my last year, I've only been able to do the parade I think twice, but getting to see them on like this side, I agree, because getting to see them on this side and then you just see people are incredibly hyped for that parade. Everything going on, I think it'll be a great experience. I'm excited to see where it goes. Honestly, we'll see you guys back in a couple of weeks when we're ready for Northwestern when we're up against them.